Hey guys, and welcome back to Drop the Mic 2. As you come in that door, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And remember that everything I say over here is alleged. It's in my opinion and it's for entertainment purposes only. You guys, I am extremely empathetic as it relates to Princess Kate, all right, the Princess of Wales, and her announcement that she made yesterday. But I have questions. I don't know why, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but something still seems extremely off with Princess Kate, with this whole explanation, with everything that has occurred since she went out the limelight. Now, I can accept everything else that the palace has put out. But there's one thing that continues to dig at me. And I'm sorry, but it doesn't make sense. And that is medically the way things transpired. The way it was explained doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me from the beginning. Okay. And I thought that I was going crazy by thinking that, but clearly I wasn't. Take a listen to this.
That's what they're doing now.
So Dr. Reiner, pardon my ignorance on this. If somebody has surgery, and then the cancer is discovered after that surgery, is it because tissue from whatever the area of the surgery, in this case the abdomen, would be taken out and tested, or would it be? Is it possible that it would be cancer somewhere else in the body that would somehow show up in a blood test or something?
Well, with all respect to the royal family, that kind of press release doesn't make a lot of medical sense. When people undergo extensive surgery, they just don't go in for typically anymore for quote exploratory surgery. All of these operations are preceded by extensive imaging like CAT scans and MRIs. So the surgical team would have a very good understanding of what was likely to be the problem, and that would be confirmed by pathology. So a piece of the tissue removed, whatever the organ is, or the organ removed, or intestine, for instance, that goes directly to the pathology lab, often during the surgery. And sometimes whether something is cancer or not will dictate the extent of the actual operation. So it's very likely that the surgical team knew or had a good sense of what this was going to be prior to surgery, and that was confirmed at the time of pathologic testing during the operation. So this is something that would have at least been suspected before and confirmed during the operation.
Now, you guys see what I'm saying? The very first question that I have from just a medical standpoint is, how did she have a planned surgery? This is the verbiage that the palace used. She had a planned surgery, abdominal. Okay? But yet her calendar was full from after Christmas all the way up until May 2024. If you have a planned surgery, isn't it just common sense that they would at least clear your calendar for what? The first 3 weeks to 4 weeks after surgery? If it's planned. Now, again, if it's not planned, then that makes perfect sense. But that's not what the palace said. They said a planned abdominal surgery. Again, if it's not planned, then why lie and say it was planned. I think the point I'm trying to make here is this. If you don't have anything to hide, why lie? It seems to be an unnecessary lie. It seems to be a lie that have caused a lot of confusion. And it doesn't make sense. And just given that I've always been taught that 1 + 1 definitely equals 2, if something doesn't make sense to me, it's because they have something to hide. Now, I am, again, not attempting to say what it could be, what it couldn't be. But what I'm saying is that the story itself has not made sense from the beginning. And now that Kate has come out and she has given this statement, as you just heard what a medical doctor said, that medically the course of events doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. There would have been extensive testing done prior to this planned abdominal surgery. Extensive blood work, imaging, MRIs, CT scans, okay? Evaluations out the wazoo. And they would have had a really, really good idea of what they were looking at prior to going in. So that's why it's still not adding up, okay, to me. And to add insult to injury, they want us to forget about that I never can say ambulance, right? But the police and the medical professionals speeding away from the palace 3 days after Christmas. What was that all about? You guys, I still have plenty of questions. But I want you guys to take a look at the statement that Kate made. And to me, y'all, I don't know much about AI, but there's something that's off to me about this video. There's something about it that doesn't seem all the way real. It's like there's a certain energy missing from this video. Just take a look at this video and then I'll be back to finish up my commentary.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding whilst I've been recovering from surgery. It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who have taken great care of me, for which I'm so grateful. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family. As you can imagine, this has taken time. It has taken me time to... I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support.
You guys,
and for your
this looks like AI to me.
Whilst I've been recovering from surgery.
Look at how hazy
it has been an
is
incredibly
around her
tough
head.
couple of months for our entire family.
Look at
But I've had a
that.
fantastic medical team.
Y'all see the
who have
little
taken
glow
great care of me, for which I'm
like
so
around
grateful.
her hair?
In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London. And
I
at the time,
know
it
this
was thought
seems
that my
like a
condition was
tin
non-cancerous.
foil theory,
The surgery was successful.
but
However, tests after the
you guys,
operation
is something
found
still
cancer had
weird
been
about
present.
this?
My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy,
Look at the glow.
and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family.
Something's
As
up
you
with
can
this,
imagine,
y'all.
this has taken time. It has taken me time to recover from
Look
major
at the
surgery
background.
in order to start my treatment. But most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that's appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay. As I've said to them, I am well and getting stronger every day.
Y'all see that? Like, why is there like a hazy glow around her hairline? Now, it could be because they were trying to blur out the background, and that's perfectly fine. But why is it that her hair is blowing, but there's like nothing else blowing in the background? And then there's certain things that she says where it's like her voice sounds like a little robotic to me. Again, that's just my opinion. And maybe it could be that she's wearing a wig, and that would be definitely make sense, because if she's going through chemotherapy, then of course she would experience hair loss. She could have on fake eyelashes and fake eyebrows. You know, the eyebrows could be just drawn on. I don't know. But something about this video seems super inauthentic to me. What do y'all think? Do y'all believe this? Do y'all still have questions? Do y'all think the palace is trying to pull a fast one on us? Because if she comes out and says, oh, yeah, I have cancer, but then, you know, a month or 2 months or however long later, she ends up, you know, not with us any longer, they already have, you know, planted the story that if she is gone, she's gone because of this, because of cancer. I'm just saying, these people are wicked, in my opinion. And there are lies that aren't adding up. Why? What do y'all have to hide? Hop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next one. Bye.